You can change the building size by changing these variables. If you have enabled build extension, then you can change the size of it here. Keep in mind that the extension has to be 1 lower than the height of the main building. If you want the building to have a staircase, then enable it here. You can change the placement of the staircase by changing these variables. You also have the option to invert and turn the staircase. Under options you can do the following. You can decide if an extension shall be placed. You can decide if a roof shall be built or not. You can change between the roof types, hipped, gable and flat. You can decide if the floor shall be built or if only the first story shall have a floor, which for example can be useful if you want to build a warehouse. Together with the option to remove the roof. These are useful when you for instance want to build a custom interior or a roof. You can also decide if the front meshes shall be different from the other meshes, which for example is useful for apartment building. You can decide if the doors shall be placed here. To place a door, you have to find the array size that you want and then add a variable with the position. This way you can have multiple doors. You can randomize the window placement. Just enable the randomization and change the chance out of 10 that the window will be placed. You can also randomize the wall placements, which is useful for instance when you have two different meshes or materials that you want to alternate between. You can change the seed to change the randomization result. Remember that this is the last thing that you have to do, since changing other variables also might change the randomization result. You can decide if windows shall be placed here. If you want to place a row of windows on your own, then you add a number to the array, like you do with the door placement. You can still use the window placement from the simple version if you want, but this is only if randomization is disabled. Here you can place the elevator. Please refer to the elevator tutorial for the information upon this. You can choose to have different meshes on the lower floors by enabling this. You can change the cutoff floor by changing this variable. You also have the option to reduce a story by 1 in each width and or length side. The blueprint will keep a minimum size of 2x2 segments, which is 4 corners. So you might need a wide building to see the proper result of this feature. All you have to do is enable reduce the building and then add the stories to the arrays. Be aware that enabling reduce the building has the following consequences. You cannot have the blueprint place staircases, only the elevator. Only flat roof is supported. It changes the extension height to 1 lower than the lowest reduced floor. You can change mesh or materials by finding the correct mesh up here. Please refer to the custom mesh tutorial for more information.